Hey guys, it's Eric with the Miller Park Minute, where we're throwing strikes and getting likes, hitting dingers, and getting listeners. Back with another video. This is a special brewerfanatic.com edition of the Miller Park Minute, where we're here to talk to you today about the latest happenings for the Milwaukee Brewers. My name is Eric Agnew. I am the host of this little show. It airs on YouTube. It also is home at Brewer Fanatic. The fine folks over here at Brewer Fanatic brought me aboard to give you guys news updates and talk. So here I am. Here we are. We're going to start this episode off. First thing we are talking about. Um, it has been a busy offseason so far for the Milwaukee Brewers, with new GM Matt Arnold taking the lead role. And right now he's got some major things. So basically at this point, we've signed some, we'll get to the major league signings, but we haven't really signed too much. We haven't really spent too much money in this offseason. Reason being is we have three large looming free agents in Brandon Woodruff, Corbin Burns, and Willie Peralta. Matt Arnold's toughest task and what his tenure so far is going to be judged on is where he takes these three free agents to be. So we are still waiting. We haven't seen any results. We haven't heard any contracts back or anything like that. We will find out, but that's kind of the tipping point right now. And I think that leads to a lot of where we are and why we're trying to not spend as much money, because we're trying to save it for those free agents. If we can't get two of three, two of three is kind of roughly right now what all the pundits are saying. And, we kind of expect Corbin Burns to command maybe top end money. He being close to or not the best starting pitcher in Major League Baseball, he's probably going to command top money. So we did finally make one free agent purchase signing, however you want to call it. Wade Miley, former friend of the Brewers, he comes back to us on a $4.5 million deal for 2023. He has a potential for $10 million option. It's a mutual option for the 2024 season as well. We also made a cash trade with the Pittsburgh Pirates for Bryce Wilson. He was a starting pitcher. Kind of over the last few years, he's lost his velocity. So he's kind of a project. He is been told and communicated now that he is expected to compete for a starting job coming into camp. So that's another bullet in the arsenal. We already have a really loaded lineup with Corbin Burns, Freddie Peralta, Brandon Woodruff, Adrian Hauser, Eric Lauer. Now add Bryce Wilson and Wade Miley. So we're looking to have good competition out of camp. That doesn't, not including Aaron Ashby, who I left out of that. And then, of course, Ethan Small is also going to be in big league camp competing for a job as well. So lots to look forward to on the pitching front, kind of that fill it up and let everybody fight out a spot kind of role like we expect. So we did make a trade, clearing a 40-man spot. We traded Justin Topa to the Mariners for a young pitcher, a 22-year-old Joseph Hernandez. He's mostly a minor league ball, so we don't have a whole lot of information yet on him. But reason we traded Topa basically is clear that spot, and he is ERA ballooned to 8 in very limited appearances last year. He had two tender flex and 10 flexor tendonitis, sorry, and 2 Tommy Johns. So he's kind of got an injury past. It's just something to move on from. We have signed Josh Van Meter. Sorry, I'm struggling with names as of late. Josh Van Meter, former Reds, D-backs, Pirates infielder. He struggled mightily in the major leagues with only a 237, 327, 408. But his MLB numbers are where he shines: 348, 429, and 669. So We've made some moves. We're kinda in this lull period right before spring training where we don't hear a lot of information about, and the Brewers, obviously, we didn't do anything crazy. We haven't made any huge signings, and everything's kinda just trucking along at this point. We're making minor moves. The only major moves really so far this offseason have been, you know, the Contreras trade. We got in on that. We traded Estuary Ruiz and got Contreras and a pitcher back. So that was really good. We traded Colton Wong for Jesse Winker. We've made some moves. We've got some players. So it should be interesting to see where we come. I'm gonna come at you at least once a week. You can check out the podcast daily at the Miller Park Minute on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Uploads every day at 5:30 a.m. So this is Eric Agnew with the Miller Park Minute. We're signing off here, guys. Thank you over at the Brewer Fanatic.com. Check out all the articles. The front page today has Will the Brewers offer Craig Counsell a contract extension? So check that out. You guys have a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching the Miller Park Minute. Go Brewers.